Hello, everyone. Welcome to Guess That Key. It's Wednesday night. That means it's time for us to bring out our keys. We have a great group of people joining us tonight, and we will get to all of them right after this. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button because you got to be subscribed in order to win what we're giving away later. We'll show that in just a second. Don't forget to hit the like button while you're there too. It's just a little thumbs up. While you just hit the thumbs up, it does all the work after you do that. And make sure you comment. You'll be commenting all night. We'll be going to the comments. Give us your guesses. Ask your questions. We'll be in and out of there online as well. We have a great group tonight, as always. We have my partner in crime. It's Mark from Legion of Comics. What's going on,
What's
Mark?
happening?
How much? I'm doing very well. How are you?
Good. Just people messaging me about that terrible TV show that came out yesterday.
Oh man. Okay. Moving on. You can hear all about that on Sunday night on Mark's show. Um, we also have making his triumphant return all the way from Metro City. It is Kevin Vidina. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am pretty good.
He
So
has
that's
he has conquered the YouTube world, and now he's moving to conquer the gaming world.
yes, this is true. Yeah,
So,
because I don't know. YouTube is a whole different kind of animal to conquer these days. So
it is. It definitely is. And making his first appearance, his inaugural appearance, we like to call them fresh meat. It is Dan, Blue Hellion Comics. How you doing, Dan?
Do
oh,
I smell burning acolytes?
Wow. Wow. All right. So I think we're gonna say the acolyte's gonna be like what's the guy from Harry Potter whose name shall not be mentioned, right? That'll be
Voldemort?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Voldemort.
Oh, I said his name. Damn it!
You did, yeah. It's supposed to not be mentioned. That's the whole not to mention part. Um, let's go out to the chat. See what we have today. Actually, some people were here so early that their little welcomes have already fallen off. So we had Las Cruces who was in this morning, and then we had Brother John who came in after that. Said it is also morning where he was, which was kind of convenient. But then back at 7 o'clock tonight, we had Las Cruces come back again. Joseph Michael, thank you for coming by. We appreciate you. Tony from Comiverse, thank you for coming out. J-Med, we appreciate you for being here. Shattered Glass, what's going on? Usually you don't watch this until like very early the next morning. We're glad that you're here tonight, though. Thanks. DVH, evening all. Let's get some keys. There's Brother John, as I mentioned. Is it a Copperhead first appearance of a villain in the team where the writer that is British and says the word schedule funny? Couching and Slouching, we appreciate you for being here. Gary Woods. Chuck Hensey, former guest on here as well. Tate Prime. Hello, so nice to see you come again. And the Paul from Georgia. ABX Comics and Games. Thank you for joining us as well. ABX, the comic community's comic shop. So thank you all for joining us tonight. Hopefully you can play along. As I said, we'll be giving away some things a little bit later on. So the only thing it is you got to be subscribed to the channel and make sure you're here when I give you the hashtag phrase. But what we're giving away tonight is we are giving away, first it is Batman the Imposter #1. This is the Carr Andrews 1 in 25 retailer incentive variant. Then we have, this is Spectral Comics. This is the reprint of Blue Beetle #1, the 2006 Blue Beetle #1, the Spectral Comics poster foil variant. Then we have these two big time collectible exclusive. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1, the reprint of #1 with the John Jang wraparound variant. And then we have Transformers #1. This is the Big Time Collectibles Jang trade dress variant as well. So we'll be giving all those away a little bit later on. So again, just make sure you subscribe to the channel and you'll be good to go. Let's explain how we play this little game of ours. Each of us have brought a comic I'm assuming each of us have brought a comic.
Oh,
Some people have brought 2 comics because they showed us the first one too early. So we have we've each brought a comic to the proceedings tonight, and how do we know it's a key? It has to be a key. How we know that is it is in the Key Collector app. If you're in the Key Collector app, make sure you have the non-keys off so it doesn't show you every issue. It just shows you the key issues. As long as Key Collector app says it's a key issue, it's good enough for us. We'll start asking yes or no questions. They have to be yes or no questions. You can ask, did Jeff Johns write the book? Because that's a yes or no question. But you can't ask who wrote the book because that's not a yes or no question. Once someone feels as though they know what the book is, they will say, I'm locked in. The other panelists will continue to ask questions until we either all are locked in or people have just decided that they're not going to be able to guess what the book is. And we'll be taking, as I said, questions from you folks as well in the chat. So make sure you're putting those out there as well. You can use anything to get to your answer. You can use the internet. You can phone a friend. You can, use tarot cards. Whatever you feel you need to do to get to the answer. It's more than allowed to do that. So, okay, something that will help us. Kevin, I don't know if we had these here the last time you were here, but we now have defined our comic ages. So.
Yeah.
These will be helpful to you. So the Platinum Age is 1 million BC to 1937. The Golden Age is Action Comics number 1, 1938 to 1955. Silver Age is 1956. The first Barry Allen and Showcase number 4 to 1969. The Bronze Age is 1970, Green Lantern Green Arrow number 76 to 1985. The Copper Age is the end of the Crisis on Infinite Earths in 1986 to 1991. And the Modern Age is the creation of Image Comics in 1992 to the present.
Nice. Yeah,
So
I remember seeing that. I didn't see the Platinum Age.
No, we added that actually, not to. We added that.
I'm not sure if Key Collector has added it yet, but we have.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to stay ahead of the curve around here. Right. I'm like, here, Paul's notifications going off as I'm.
Exactly. I was wondering why you were smiling.
I'm looking down every time I hear it. It's making me laugh a little bit. I'm like, I'm making that happen.
Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. Collecting with Durs.
Next level.
Thank you for joining us. What's up, fam? Is this a book I can find at HeroesCon next week? Very possibly.
Well, yeah, they got everything there.
Yeah. And greetings, Ring Slingers. Thanks, Pops. We appreciate you. I just put together my signature list, Chris, looking like I might only be buying 4 books again this year. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going light on the signatures. I'm heading toward the old heads for the signatures.
Okay. You know what? I think I will go first. So, Mark, we will have you start asking the first question.
Okay. Is this a Silver Age DC key featuring the first appearance of a female villain that appears also on the cover?
No.
Damn it. I was close. I know I was close.
It was close.
That's a lot of questions. So not.
I was trying to just knock it out right off rip.
Yeah.
You gotta go for broke for the first question.
Well, we keep telling him as though like every single thing of one of those things has to be true. No, it doesn't mean it could. 5 out of 6 of those things could be right, and the one he got wrong makes it a no.
Oh.
Hey, come in. What's going on? Well, Mark,
we're all wearing shirts, Becker.
Your shirt is a dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway. Oh, puppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
Your turn now.
Oh, my turn. Hold on. So,
Bottom there.
So can I ask what he asked again? Because we don't know if any of those things are correct.
To be completely candid with you, Kevin, I did nothing.
Yeah.
He did nothing.
I accomplished 0.
I mean, I saw it was a slab, so is it slab? No.
That's a good question. We can start there.
Yes, it is slab, as a matter of fact.
So he said it's not DC.
No.
Okay, DC key.
Yes, it is.
Aha! All right.
See, he listed like 12 different things, and the way it works is if even one of those 12 things is wrong, the entire question is wrong. Because it has to be all of those things for it to be a yes. Dan.
Is it a Bronze Age key?
It is not. Hey, Finn.
Not Bronze Age.
It is not UF4. No.
Okay.
Bottom tier collector reading these month's Geiger books. Enjoy the lurk. We welcome lurking. I'll take any kind of attention. It is not a miniseries. Beckerman. Hey, Nerdy, what's going on? Travis.
What up, broski?
It is your question, Mark.
All right.
Now he gets into the meat of the thing where he starts asking months.
Yeah, dude, I was literally. Oh my god! All right. Well, you took my steam away. Y'all did say DC key, right?
It is a DC book and is not Bronze Age.
Was this book published between 1965 and 1975?
It was not.
Okay.
Karate Kevin makes the best reels. Yes, and he's Kevin. Are you on an X-Men kick now?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I've just I really love the Brood, so I'm just trying to like collect all the books with the Brood in it.
Okay.
What was the not set? What is it? The years?
It is
It's not 65 through 75.
right. It's a DC, not Bronze Age, and not 65 to 75.
I don't know why I'm putting so much effort in this. I'm not going to get it. So. I never get these things. My turn.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Is Batman in the book?
Is Batman in the book? Yes.
Ha ha ha! I mean, I'll take it a win if I get a question right. And by the way, Burke family, thank you so much.
Oh, just out of curiosity.
Yes.
Was it published between I'll go 1980 and 93.
No.
This is Silver Age key.
It is.
I came back around. Really narrowed it down now.
It is not the first night. Yes, exactly. So it is not the first Nightwing comic bit.
Whose turn is it? No.
It's yours.
You guys are going too fast. I can't think of all these damn questions.
Tate Prime says, "Is this a book Mark has just randomly sitting next to him?" Mark has every book just randomly sitting next to him. I found out. He has a comic book portal that he just reaches into. He can take any book.
All right, so Batman is in the book, but it's not a Batman title. Is it a Batman title book?
It is not.
Right. I'm just buying myself time here.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, Treehouse. What's going on? All right, Dan, your turn.
Is it an annual?
It is not.
Not an annual.
Let's see,
Just
Paul
wish
asks,
you had
published.
braved the bold.
It is not. ABX wants to know, published after 1962. The answer is yes.
So 62, 63, or 64.
Is it a teen book? The answer is no.
Not TM.
Right.
Yeah, keep going. Hit them comments.
I'm getting there.
This is helping. If it does see Bizzle, it's not a first appearance of a female villain. You're welcome, guys.
Oh, one of those things could have been right.
One of them could have been. Multiple of them could have been. We'll never know.
We'll never know. The world may never know.
It's not a teen book. Is it a first appearance? It is not. Man, these questions are coming way too fast. It's not a teen book. It's not World's Finest. Doesn't have a villain on the cover.
So we know it's either 63, 64, or 60. Yeah, 62, 3 or 4. It's not a Brave and the Bold, Steve. I just asked that one. Whose turn is it?
I believe it is yours.
Mine again. Is this a showcase?
No. Actually, it wasn't yours because you asked Brave and the Bold last, but that's okay. You
I
got two in a
squeaked
row.
another one out.
There you go. The character, the title of the book, yes. Published after 1963. Yes.
Oh, so
Comic Blues. Hello.
gotta be 1964 then.
Primary is not the red cover. It's not red on the cover.
All right, time to get to work. 1964.
I'm a little bit surprised, Kevin. I'm a little bit. You're rusty. The writer is dead.
Silver. Titles. DC. Standard. Apply.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
God, 600. Ugh.
Is it a Superman book?
It is not.
Is it Detective Comics?
It is not.
No, someone said
Is this
that.
a Green Lantern title?
It is not.
Damn.
Not Brave and the Bold. I was asked. Chuck Hensey wants to know: is it Under the Sea, like the Little Mermaid?
Under
Does
the
it take
sea.
place under the sea, like the Sea Devils or Aquaman?
Yes, it does.
Takes place under the sea.
Could be 64 or 65. We ruled out 65 to 75.
Yeah,
Burke, it is not a Brave and the Bold, Burke.
I said between 65 and 75, so it has to be 64, right?
Right. 63 or 64.
Well, he said
Oh, no,
after
he's at the sea.
63
Right.
earlier.
Correct. Yep. So the Hawkman book, it is not. It's the book of newsstand. I think in 64, everything was in newsstand. That's Mark. Mark knows.
Good one. I love it. I love it. All right, so it's
My
definitely
Nerdy Collection. Thank you for joining us. Still only 35 cents. Absolute Power #1. I don't have that yet. That's in the future.
Yeah, I'm still pretty perplexed over here.
All right, let's see. I'm on it. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. All right, this is the series. I want to try that. Scrolling down to 1964.
Was
Hey,
the
that's
title
cool.
of a TV show or a movie? Yes, it was.
All right, I got a. Whose turn is it?
It is, I believe it's Dan's.
Oh. Is it a World's Finest?
It is not.
Does the cover feature a wedding happening?
Yes, it does.
Locked in.
Oh. DC.
I was hoping you'd say no, and I'd still be able to lock in because there's only two choices.
Mark says, "Can I call a friend?"
I've
Okay,
done
so-
that on here. I've
Yes, I
literally.
know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know it is a DC Silver Age from
All right, I'm locked in.
1964 that takes place underwater that has a wedding on the cover. All right. Are we all set?
Yes.
All set.
Are you set, Dan?
Okay.
Okay. Mark, what do you got?
The book that you have brought, the key comic book that is a DC Silver Age from 1964 that takes place under the water with a wedding on the cover, is none other than Aquaman issue number 18, featuring the marriage of Aquaman and Mira.
Okay. Kevin?
Same thing. Aquaman 18.
All right. Dan?
Same thing.
What you got? That's what we got.
Ooh,
Yeah.
is that a new acquire?
No, I've had this for a few months. I got it like late last year, I think. Dr. Von Hoot got it first. He had posted in the chat, and I skipped over it by accident, but I guess I saw it, so that's why I posted it. But yeah,
It's fun ignoring the chat when you see them getting it.
exactly. Ask questions, and if you
Yeah.
guess it, I'm not gonna acknowledge you said anything.
So you made that question based off of the chat? Is that it?
Me?
What?
Yeah, Mark. Yeah. So what made you come up with that question?
Which question?
If it featured a wedding on the cover.
Oh, because I knew it was 1964 and took place underwater, and I know DC Comics, so it had to be Aquaman. So I went to Aquaman, went to 1964, and there's only two options in 1964 of key Aquaman comics.
Cool.
So I picked the one that I was hoping that it wasn't, that he would say no, and I could still lock in with the other option.
See,
1964. We had the year we had underwater. It wasn't Sea Devils because they didn't have their own standalone. They took place in Showcase.
Yeah. The brains on this guy.
See, it's like he's been doing this for years.
I read a lot of Batman.
He's always
Batman attends the wedding? Is that it?
He's always prepared. Yeah, exactly. He's actually on the cover too.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
yeah, cool.
near flipper feet too. They're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Exactly. All right. Dan, we're going to have you go next. So it's your book. And Kevin, we will have you start the questioning.
Oh, boy. I guess we'll just start off with basic. Is it a DC key?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
see, how do I know? Am I? No, I'm gonna give away something.
Is it a Bronze Age book? Do you remember the ages?
It doesn't look like it's I don't see the color bronze on it. So,
It is not Bronze Age. Okay.
Dan, is this a modern age comic?
Are you going off of your standards or the comic book standards?
1992 to present.
1992 to present, which is the standard in my book.
Correct.
And you said modern, so no.
Okay. Not bronze, not modern.
My turn?
Yes.
Is it a Silver Age?
No, it's not.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so I'll just to confirm, is it a Copper Age?
It's pretty coppery, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty coppery.
Got copper on the edges.
You know what? I'm going to put that on my notes. Pretty coppery.
That's right.
I like it.
Is this a Bat family title? Batman, Detective, Brave and the Bold, Bat family title, Batgirl.
Nightwing.
There is definitely a Bat family theme to it.
Okay, we got a Bat title here, people.
There it is. If I have any questions about comics, I'm going to Mark, no doubt. That man knows everything about comics. My nerdy collection does.
He does know all. He
And when
has a vast amount of knowledge.
And when he doesn't know, he'll make it up.
Exactly. Thank you. But the trick is, does it say it with confidence?
That's right.
Fake it until you make it. That's how Mark goes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's worked out for 7 years.
Is it a first appearance? TM Nerdy wants to know.
No, it's not, TM.
No, it's not. Okay.
I'm going to go with Brick Family's question and say, is it Star Wars?
No, we know it's a Batman family book, and it's a DC book.
Yeah. Well, Batman could be up in space. You know?
Yeah, that's right. Batman versus Darth Vader fight.
Yeah, and his underwear would protect him.
Yeah,
very true.
Is this a Bat Family Bat? I don't know. I'm going to ask anyways. Is this a major death of a big DC character?
Define death because it's all relative in the comic
Oh,
universe.
locked in.
Yeah, locked in.
Does the character die? Regardless of who he knows, and regardless of what may be lingering around the world, these green liquids everywhere.
It's possible.
Okay. I'm going to lock
Medium
in.
likely.
I'm going to lock in. Just for the heck of it. So we know someone dies. We know someone dies.
Yeah, we know. We know someone dies in about time. I'm going to risk it to get the biscuit. I'm confident. I'm staying locked.
Wait, did you lock before me?
Yeah, I said locked in as soon as we said define death.
Okay.
He was the first. I asked the giveaway question, and he locked in first.
Yeah, I broke Kevin's coattails on that one. I gave him a second. Like I said, oh, I'm locked in.
Everybody's locked in?
I believe we are.
Yeah,
All right.
don't show us yet.
Oh,
Well, we've seen it now. 428 it is. Yeah.
we're 28.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh,
I think I told everybody this before. I actually called the number to kill him when it came out.
Yeah. I believe
do
it.
you remember how many votes? It was separated by for votes.
It was only like 10 votes. It was really small, the number of votes.
72.
Yeah. And they think that someone was actually programmed a phone to actually.
Like a robo-dial.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
To save him or to scrap him?
To kill him. Kill him.
Yeah, after reading Alan Moore's Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow, you can see why, in the short appearance Jason Todd makes, why he had to go.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dick.
Yeah. Just talking back to Superman right off rip, and Batman's like, yo, man, chill.
You know, it's very possible. I don't know if anybody's read Batman today, but he might even die again.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he did die again. Let's put it out there.
I mean,
Spoiler show.
He's just a pro at this point of dying.
He makes that comment.
He does. That's exactly why he dies. He says to Batman, because Batman has the thing where he has like this vial that has some of the Lazarus fluid in it.
Okay.
And so Batman was gonna sacrifice himself to do this, and Jason Todd is like, no, he goes, I know how to die.
Yeah, they rigged his suit so like if your heart stops, the Lazarus will get pumped into your veins that bring you back. You know, if it hits you quick enough after your death, that small amount will jump you out. And they wanted to shut down failsafe, and if that's like the ultimate Batman robot, its ultimate shutdown mode is accidentally killing someone. So Jason threw himself to the wolf to die. To shut down failsafe. It was actually a cool little twist there. I'm like, okay, that was dope. This run's been solid.
It wasn't a free call, and my mother made sure to tell me that after I did it. when she saw the phone bill, when you used to actually get a phone bill that listed all the numbers that you had dialed, and she's like, "What's this number?" I'm like, "Oh."
No clue.
Exactly. Yeah, everyone in the chat locked in, and yep. I wouldn't say I'm directly responsible for the death of Jason Todd.
You're not responsible.
I was just part of the crowd that had pitchforks and torches. That's all. So, Dan, what do you got going on in your channel? Anything?
No, not much for the time being, so I'm
Okay.
going to be kind of laying low for a little bit, so taking care of a few things.
Yep.
You can find Dan performing on The Hunt.
No. That'll probably be in about a week and a half, or whatever the next schedule is. But no, it's just a matter of what is going to be planned for that episode.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I guess I can be called a co-conspirator, but they're lining up behind me now because Brother John was a co-conspirator, and so was
Oh,
the
yeah.
adventurous Joe. So, um, but
Look, y'all form a posse. All of a sudden, you have a posse.
exactly, you know, but DC is actually very soon putting out a new comic written by I think it was J.M. Demedy, I think maybe coming anyway. It's coming soon. It's basically based off of that story, but what if Jason didn't die then? Basically,
They
is
already
what's
came
going on.
out with that.
No, not that. This is like a 4 or 5 issue
Oh,
miniseries.
got you. Oh
So
yeah, you told me about this last week, I think, right?
yeah,
So it's like a what if?
yeah,
Well,
exactly, kind of.
they've already remade 428, like and just changed the ending where he survived, but now they're going to like play the tape out.
Right, exactly. They used the original art in the reprint that they did. They used the original art that Jim Parrow did because he had to draw both endings. So
That's really cool.
they use the original art of where he actually lives,
Hmm.
and they
That weird
reprinted that
Batman
one
face.
instead. Exactly. Yeah, he's alive.
He's alive.
He got like big Mickey Mouse eyes.
Yeah, if I would have seen that, I'm like, yeah, put him back in the fire. You're scaring me, Batman.
Yeah, exactly. So, Brother John's happy. He's happy seeing all these beautiful DC books this week. Absolutely. All right, Kevin, you are going to go next. Um, and Joe, you can Joe, Don, you can ask the Dan. You can ask the first question. I'll get his name right. I promise. 2, 3. Yeah,
Fourth time's a
I had to
charm.
work through all of them. Sorry
What
about that,
show
Hey,
are
Dan.
we
Paul.
on?
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Quick, what's my name?
What's that?
What's
Dan.
my
Your name is Dan. I'm just going to call you Blue Hellion from now on.
Yeah, it's written there.
Uh,
I was trying to be
so
nice.
just out of curiosity.
It's
Just
one of
out
those
of
things.
curiosity.
It's one of those things where you're trying to be nice by using their actual name, and instead you're just a dick because you can't remember it.
So, so you know,
I'm-
I like it when everybody says my name.
Okay, there you go, Dan. You get to ask the
Oh.
first question of Kevin Vidinia. He likes it when I say his full name because nobody else can pronounce his name.
Wow. Good for you, sir. You know what? You get brownie points. All right.
Mr. Kevin,
Yes, sir.
is your key book by chance published by DC?
It is not published by DC.
Oh,
It's always one.
there you go.
There's always
Brother John's going to the bathroom.
Uh-oh. He's like, you know what? I'm unsubscribed. I'm blocking,
Right.
reporting this channel.
Is this a Spider-Man book?
It is not a Spider-Man book. No.
Is this an X-Men book?
Haha. Good try. No, we already went there.
Okay, there's only one option.
Is it a Star Wars book?
No. So if you want to know anything about me, Blue Hellion, I don't touch Star Wars
Right.
whatsoever.
Is it a Spawn book?
Hey, you could be muling the book, so.
True, I could buy a Star Wars book and screw you guys over. That you know.
It's not a bad idea.
Is it a Spawn book?
It is not a Spawn book.
Oh, I ain't got nothing then. I don't know what it is. It's not Spider-Man. It's not Spawn. Is this it's not DC. Is this a Bronze Age book?
I would no, it's not. Let me see the dates just in case. But
Coming right up. Click.
yeah, no, definitely not.
Yeah, no.
I just had to be sure.
Yeah,
I second guess myself a lot.
Is it a Copper Age book?
One more time.
It's 86.
Is it Copper?
Yeah, no.
Is this a Godzilla book?
Ooh, I like where you're going, but no.
Okay.
Did this book release between 1992 and 1995?
No.
Is it a TM book?
It is not a TM book.
Is this a licensed property?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I like
Is this
that
a
with you
Predator
guys.
book?
No, it's not a Predator book.
It would have been great if it was.
is it an Alien franchise?
Oh, goddamn video game comic.
No, it is not an Alien franchise.
I don't know what
did McFarlane have anything to do with it? He did have something to do with the shirt. But no.
I know.
Is
I'm already sure.
this a Street
Locked in.
Fighter book?
No.
No. Ooh.
I'm locked in.
Wow. Okay.
It's an ASM 300.
That's right.
Before you said that it was not a Spider-Man book, correct? You said it was
You might want to put a caveat on that, Dan.
It's not a Spider-Man titled comic book, no.
Boom.
Right.
See my locked in stance. I know Kevin.
Mhm.
I know Kevin. I
So it
think
has
like, Kevin comes with loopholes, and he has an amazing book that is technically a licensed property in a sense, I guess, but it's Spider-Man related, and it ties into video games, and that's his jam right now.
Oh, locked in.
Are you locked in already, Mark?
Yeah, I'm locked in. As soon as y'all said licensed property, it just clicked. I'm like, wait a minute, this guy's been playing video games. And then I remembered, wait, I do know what his favorite video game is.
You might want to change your answer.
From your childhood. I'm not changing my answer. I'll be wrong if I want to be wrong. I'd rather talk about this book and be wrong.
Is this a Venom book?
No. Oh, Kevin didn't do Spider-Man or Venom. We're all thrown off. Oh.
Or X-Men or Godzilla. You're like... All right. It is your question, Dan.
I locked in already.
Oh, that's right. So it's just me then. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lock in too.
You guys haven't even established a title.
No, but I told you I'm confident with getting it wrong.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm good for a good laugh.
All right.
Is there a Muppet on
We're
the
all locked. So, Mark, you're actually gonna be the one to guess first.
Yeah, I'm going with Maximum Carnage #1, that video game book.
The variant, the Super Nintendo variant.
Yeah,
No, it's not that.
it's such a good book, though.
It is a
And
good.
you have it, don't you?
I do have it.
Yeah.
It is a ghost of a book to find.
And it matches your shirt.
Mm.
Mm.
If I could easily find it within the box of slabs, I would go get it right now.
Oh, it'd be nice to see.
Dan, what's your?
Steve, weirdest
I was
round
gonna
ever.
I was going to guess Maximum Carnage. That was what I locked in.
That was me too. So we're all wrong.
So it's not a Spider-Man titled comic, but
Right.
That's not Spider-Man titled.
It's just not Spider-Man titled. We have a Daredevil #16, the first
John Romita Sr.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so first John Romita Sr. on Spider-Man.
That's a good one.
That is a
That's
good
a good one.
Not as good as Maximum Carnage. But that's a good one. Yeah, that's what Stan
Not
Lee
as
was
good.
trying out.
Hold on, Gary. Very nice.
Didn't you say it was a licensed property?
I mean, Marvel is licensed, man. Yeah.
Right. No, it's not
No,
actually.
yeah, it's not.
That's not what I mean by licensed property. Marvel owns Daredevil, so it's not a part. Licensed properties like Alien or
I
Planet of
see
the
what
Apes,
you
where they
mean.
don't actually own the IP, they just license to do the comic.
All right, I ruined it. I get it.
Yeah.
Kevin cheated. This
Kevin,
is
first person to DM any, Kevin cheated.
welcome
did
back,
cheat.
buddy.
Exactly. It's all good. We're gonna actually you're gonna tell us what you're doing in the gaming world in just a second, but we are going to give away our free books right now. So again, here are our books: Batman, the Imposter #1, the Car Andrews 125 ratio incentive variant. We have the Spectral Comics reprint of Blue Beetle #1, the 2006 Keith Giffen one that has the foil poster variant.
Yeah, that's a beautiful book right there.
We have the wraparound cover, John Jang. This is the big time collectibles reprint of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. And we have Transformers #1. This is the John Jang cover, the big time collectibles #1 trade variant. So we are going to be using our hashtag is going to be share hashtag Street Fighter.
Oh boy.
So while everyone is putting that in the chat, Kevin, tell us what's going on. Tell us about the Buttons Club. Tell us what's going on with you and the gaming
First of
world.
all, I want to say sorry about the screw up.
That's
That is not cheating. That is just called me being dumb and not understanding things. So
all good.
First of all, yeah. So Street Fighter 6 has been out for a year now. I've been competing around Massachusetts in tournaments with Street Fighter, along with my brother on my side. We're doing really well. It's fun. It's a lot of people just think it's a fighting game and you're just mashing buttons, but there's strategies to it. It really dives in deep. But we're having a lot of fun. My brother also started what we call the Button Club. We get together every single Monday for tournaments, so everybody is welcomed, and we play casuals for free from 6 to 8, and bracket starts from at 8 o'clock. It's $10 at the door, and we just all have a fun time and get together, and it's a great time.
Where do y'all do that at?
We do that at Fairhaven, Massachusetts, in the Armory. If anybody's interested in that, or watching locally in the south coast of Massachusetts.
Nice. Yeah, Fairhaven. That's out like Fall River way, kind of that way.
Yeah.
Right?
Who's your go-to player or top couple go-to players?
Like to watch?
No, man, to play as.
Oh, characters to play as. Yeah. Okay. So I'm a Ryu main. I have just recently started playing with Ken about a month ago. I got him to master rank, and now Akuma came out about 2 weeks ago. So I'm playing with Akuma, and I'm also trying to get him to master level as well. And I want to try to bring him into some tournaments too.
No E Honda or Blanca.
No, E Honda. Well, it's funny that you bring that up because E Honda was considered bottom of the barrel of bad characters in the game, and we just got this huge patch for the game, and now like everyone's kind of considering him like a whole brand new character, like he's completely different. Blanca's really weird. So Blanca is what you call a charge character. You can't just input the buttons for his moves. You actually have to hold the buttons for like a few seconds in order to perform the move, and
sounds like a good way to get hit.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating, but I like to play the Shotos, which is all the characters like Ken and Ryu and Akuma, and it's been a great time, man. I've won first place twice. I've won third place. Also, I went to compete in East Providence about 2-3 weeks ago, and I placed in fourth place. My brother placed in third out of, I think it was like 25 people or something. So we're having a grand old time.
Pretty cool.
So Jamie wants to know what's the difference between Ryu and Ken. See, now if this were me, I would say one's in Street Fighter and one's in Barbie, but I don't really think that's right.
Just the red and white tees, right?
Just like everything else, they play completely different. I like Ryu because Ryu is very grounded, and Ryu's just, I can throw a fireball at you, which Ken does as well, but Ryu throws a fireball at you and it's like, all right, you need to come figure it out. Come get me. I have the life lead. And if you come close and I have the opportunity, I'm going to inflict massive damage on you. While Ken is kind of the opposite game plan, Ken is very rush down and he's in your face constantly. So you have to play them completely differently, and you can't play them like you would play Ryu and Ken together, vice versa.
Nice. Twin says, I still remember the same button combinations from Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and I literally just spammed them on every single beat 'em up. Still works to some degree.
I just recently bought 2 controllers. I don't have them here. I have them at work, but I just got a massive deal on 2 controllers. I paid under $120 for them, and which is absolutely absurd because the one that I regularly use was a $300 controller. And they're great. I can get my controller if you want.
So with this controller, will you make it to 3rd place next time?
Maybe. So this is the controller I play on. This is called the Victrix Pro FS. This is what you would call a hitbox style. So it's just got all the buttons here.
I just call that an arcade controller.
Arcade controller as well, or a leverless controller, because some people play with stick and buttons. I don't like to play on stick because I feel like there's more room for human error. Like there's a lot of angles that you have to go in. So these are my directionals. This is up, this is left, this is right, this is down to block, and these are all my action buttons. So
it's interesting.
Yeah, so that's what I play on. And then if you open it up, it's like a Lamborghini.
Wow.
Those are all the buttons and the cables for it. But yeah, this is what I normally play on.
What console does that go to, or is it to PC?
So this goes to PlayStation 5. This is licensed by PlayStation 5.
Oh, you know what license means all of a sudden now.
Yeah, I do. Yes, right. So it is licensed for PlayStation 5. Most arcade controllers aren't. You have to buy a converter for them. So this is the new converter that I got today for my new controllers. So this will convert the controllers in order to play for PlayStation 5.
Will that cause lag?
No, they just actually will not. They won't work for PlayStation 5 at all. So you need to get the converter.
Nice. All right, we got 19 entries. We're going to go ahead and give this away. We're going to draw in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody.
Congratulations, Brother John.
Oh, man.
It's rigged.
Yeah, it is.
All right. You know what? I don't feel so bad about cheating. I mean, messing up.
Yeah, Brother John, he has the most winningest streak on this channel ever. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
More importantly, Paul made up for the fact that you do not use a DC book.
Yeah, exactly. We got rigged. We got the streak lives.
Let's go. The streak lives.
Mm-hmm. I told you, I'm just slowly moving my entire collection from here to Brother John. All right, yes, Mark.
Boy, so much. Okay.
You know it, Brother John. Absolutely. All right. Dan, we will let you ask the first question.
Is this a Silver Age book?
No, it is not.
Is this a Modern Age book?
Yes, it is.
There you go.
We got that it's modern.
Yes.
And that is a DC.
It is not DC.
It's not
DC. Thank you.
Is this a Marvel book?
It is not Marvel.
It is not Marvel. Oh man, okay.
Oh, he didn't bring a DC book. Where's the flack for this guy, huh? Is this a licensed comic book? That's my serious question.
Not. Is this a book Paul has sent to me in the past 2 years?
I don't think so, but at this point, it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, probably. Exactly. Is this a Dark Horse book?
This is not a Dark Horse book.
Wow.
Cliff, what's going on?
Jesus Christ.
Just on time. Karate Kevin can whip me with that black belt.
I'd rather not, though.
Is this an image book?
Is this an
Is this
image?
an
book?
image
No, it
book?
is not.
Not Image?
Not image.
Damn. Well, if it's none of these, then I'm completely screwed.
Yeah.
Well,
probably.
once we get out of this realm, then I'm just like, I'm lost.
It is not Avatar, Joe.
Is this a black covered comic book?
There's some black on it, but I wouldn't call it a black cover comic.
All right. No, I'm not going to give it a check mark or an X. I'm going to give it a line.
You can give it an X. You can give it an X.
Dan, your question.
Is the main color red?
I would say so.
Cover color red.
Oh, I don't think
With a sparkle of black.
Kevin has heard our new music too, by the way.
Oh, yeah. There's music. We've upped the production over here.
I was wondering where. I thought my wife was starting to play music through the headphones. Like,
How'd she do that?
Okay. Out in the chat we have because
It's
I don't
your
think Millar can be the writer because he was with Image, and now he's with Dark Horse. So either way, he would. And it's not a Ghost Machine book either because they technically are an Image book as well. They're published by Image, so. It's an Image book. It's got an Image. You're looking at me like I'm wrong, but it's got an Image.
Well, you
logo
said a
right
few
on it.
things there. You said a few things there. I'm not looking at you like all of what you said was wrong. That would be this face.
I've had that sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Ghost Machine. But Millar was DC. Well, he did some Marvel, which is neither one of those. His main stuff he did was through Image.
Sure did do a lot of stuff with Image, didn't he?
And now he's doing Dark Horse, and we've eliminated all of those. But
you know what you can do? You can
just ask the question: is Mark Millar the writer?
Yes.
Okay, well there we go. But it's not his Image or
Image comic caps. Right, Top Cow is Image too, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah. Like Skybound, Ghost Machine, those are all being printed by Image, so they're technically Image books.
But you said it's not Image.
No, it's not Image.
All right.
But TM asked that question a while back. Comic Vet asked it.
So Mark Millar.
It's Miller.
It's Miller? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Mark Miller.
Oh.
It's kind of like Brian Bolland. People call him, oh, look at this Brian Bolland color. That's not his name. It's Brian Bolland, like Holland.
Oh,
and
really?
Kari Andrews. Kari like Atari. It's Mark Miller.
Hold on. I'm trying to cook up with some questions here.
He did a lot of stuff that wasn't with Image.
Oh. You said it is a red cover?
I said I would say so.
You would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Is this key for our first appearance?
It is the key for a first appearance.
Okay.
Oh,
It is the first appearance for sure.
besides the issue number. So, like, just using an example, Spider-Man 1. So, besides the number 1 in the title to designate the issue number, does the title have a number as part of its title?
There is not a number as part of the title.
Right.
Okay.
I do too, Chris. I do too.
Is it?
Look at this here, Chris. Yeah, that's
uh,
pretty cool. He said, "I miss Jupiter's Legacy." There you go. Yeah. Signed by Tyler Mann, who played Black Star in the TV show.
there you go.
Yeah. I love me some Jupiter's Legacy. That's hands down my favorite thing. Mark
Was it
Millar.
printed by? Is the publisher Icon Comics?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Is this a superior issue?
Can I ask you a serious question?
No. Yes. No.
What does that mean? I'm just kidding. It's not superior. That's a great story, though.
All right.
Yeah, that's a fantastic story. Like, what do you get when you mix like Superman with Shazam? You get Superior, which is absolutely fantastic. It'll make you cry.
Right.
Hmm.
There's a handful. There's a handful.
There are, and he's
Mhm.
read all of them just recently too.
Well, in the past year, Paul
Yeah.
was with me the day that I started this journey
Mhm.
with this book right here.
Mhm.
We picked
I
this
feel
up
it.
while we were at Coliseum, and I haven't stopped since I got it.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm assuming that it's my turn, correct?
Yes.
I no. Does the book involve JRJR?
It does not, but my God, he did his absolute best work of his lifetime on Kick-Ass.
Right.
Is this an Empress book?
It is not, but that was a pretty solid read too.
Is this character, or is this comic of a character that recently was the star of a miniseries that brought many of Mark Millar's?
Yes.
What's that?
I said, "Fuck yes."
Okay, I'm locked in.
I can't say it louder. The kids are out of school, so they're still
Right.
up in the other room.
Wait.
I'm locked.
Did he finish the question though?
I didn't, but my question was going to be: is this book of a character that recently was used by Mark Millar to bring together many of his characters together into one story in a miniseries?
Oh, okay. I don't
Big
know.
game. There you go.
This is the miniseries that brought like 20 years worth of independent titles all together into a shared universe. It was glorious, to say the least.
So the title is Big Game?
That was the name of the miniseries that brought all these people together. That's not the book, however. But the main character of Big Game is the character from the book that he has.
The catalyst of the event.
You
I
said
give
that
up.
You said that the book was published by Icon, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Locked in.
Okay, and you gave up, you said?
Yeah. Just
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with Nemesis number 1.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Okay.
A lot of people, myself included, like really jumped on with Nemesis Reloaded. It drug me into a rabbit hole. But where it all really began was years and years ago with Nemesis. Makes Kick-Ass look like shit. This is the most outrageous, violent, insane character that's ever existed. It's absolutely unstoppable. This miniseries right here, I dare people to read it. I dare you to read it.
That's pretty cool.
And it's so good that this is Mark Miller's most lucrative character he's ever created. Kick-Ass has had 5 volumes, 2 movies. Kingsman's had 3 movies, 2 volumes. This is still his most lucrative creation. So he sat and thought about it, and one day he's like, what if I had designed that character today, 15 years later? What would I do different? And he wrote it, Nemesis Reloaded. It's not a continuation. That's a relaunch of this character, and just absolutely wild stuff. And without that thought in his mind, we wouldn't have Big Game. And the Miller world is alive and well. We got so much stuff coming now that he's over at Dark Horse. Magic Order is coming.
And a new Nemesis miniseries
and a
as
new
well.
Nemesis Rogues Gallery is rolling up. Dude, it's 10 times more violent than Spawn. It's 10 times more violent.
And when he first did it, he actually described Nemesis as Batman with absolutely no morals whatsoever.
None. Here. And he just loves it. He loves every bit of it. The premise to the character in the first volume is a little bit different than the second. I don't really want to spoil it. I'd rather people read it, because they use Wanted to like put some meaning behind Nemesis and the current stuff. So his motivation and the why does this guy exist is different in the original. It's really cool.
Really is. Mark, what do you got coming up on your channel?
The same old, same old. Me and Paul will be kicking it Sunday night, spoiling some shit.
That's right. Go watch Acolyte before you come out, because we'll be talking about it.
And
if we had to watch it, so do you.
And I'm going to wash it off by talking Star Trek: Strange New Worlds with this guy. I'm so hooked on that show. I'm like 4 episodes in now. Now that I got you, does that? I don't know if you even remember, but the first, what is it, like the first mate, that lady with the yellow shirt, how she is from the race that does the genetic altering. Is that connected to Khan?
No,
it's not.
Not well. The first mate is not, but there is. You will find out that there is a connection to Khan later on. Yes.
Okay.
So yes,
because they make reference to how there's like humanoid people that do the gene altering, but it also leaves it open that there's all kinds of other species that can't get into the Federation because they do it as well. And I'm like, I wonder if she's linked to Khan somehow. Is she of the same people?
Yeah.
No. Can't wait to find out.
Mm-hmm. Then don't forget, Friday morning, Legion's Lair, Tuesday afternoon, DC Comics, new DC Comics Day, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, you do new videos, right, as well. Make sure you are a member of his channel so you can be included in the June and July. Going to give away New Mutants number 98. So make sure you're... Exactly. Because there might be a little movie coming out, so it might be relevant. So, so don't forget all that good stuff. And you can find him on DJ Lynx's channel as well on In the Mix every Friday night as well. So, but thank you to all of you. Joe, I can't believe I'm messing people's names up so bad tonight. Dan, thank you so much for coming on.
You're not the only one making mistakes, man. So
I was going to say, Kevin, you're absolved.
Kevin, thank you for coming back. Please come back again soon. It's been more than a year, I think. So, I think the last time we had you on, it was Christmas, I think, over a year ago.
You know what? I think you're definitely right. Jeez.
Yeah. It has been a while. This has been fun, man. It's been fun.
Yeah. And Dan, if you can ever forgive me, we would love to have you back as well.
And by the way, Paul, I feel kind of like Hank Williams Jr. right now, and have to ask, what's my name? What's my mother effing name?
Blue Hellion. It says so in the little green box. Forever now. I cannot believe that. There you go. And yeah, whatever your name is up there in the box above me too. Thank you for coming on. We appreciate you as well. So, and we appreciate so much all of you guys in the chat as well. Thank you for coming out, for playing along. But that's going to be it. And you are now leaving Sector 2815. And